Thursday morning, time now for another edition of the Pirate Spotlight. For the last several weeks, we've been visiting with teachers and also students from Winfield School, learning a lot about different programs and different activities that's taking place at the school that you might or might not have known is going on. A lot of interesting things. New ways to learn is what I'm referring to it as. But back in my days in school would never have been thought of, now being used, different methods to teach. And we're going to talk about another one of those programs today, the 21st Century Journeys program. And we got Miss Marcia Benton with us today. And Miss Benton, you got some students you might want to introduce too. Pull up closer to the mic there so we can hear everybody.
Okay. Well, I'm Marcia, and my teacher that's here with me is Rebecca Moore, and these are three of her students. I'll let her tell you a little bit about the students.
These are my students, Caden, Wren, and Nathan Williamson. They're triplets in the 3rd grade.
Wow. Were all of y'all born on the same day?
Yes.
Really? That's amazing. And that makes you triplets, right?
Yes.
Which one of you's oldest? You're the oldest. And the youngest?
Me.
All right, so you're the middle kid, right?
Well, really all the same age. It's really just the birth certificate.
There wasn't many minutes different, right? So that's a good thing. All right, guys, let's talk about the program, and we're going to cover a lot of things here today. Very briefly, without getting into too many details, we're going to talk about later. What is the Journeys program? What's it all about?
It's a 21st Century program, and it's a federally funded program that's monitored by the Department of Education. And it's a 3-year grant award, and we are just now beginning our 3rd year of the 3-year grant.
So you've had the program for 3 years then. Is this a program that's available at schools everywhere, or is it only in Winfield, and how did you end up with the program?
Well, you have to win the grant first, and so it's,
And so
it's a competitive
only
grant.
certain schools, I guess,
Exactly.
receive the grant.
And Winfield was one of the fortunate ones that got it, and we'll apply again this spring. You don't know from each time if you're going to win it or not, but we hope that we will. We want to continue what we've started. It's a $200,000 a year award for 3 years. The majority of that goes to pay our instructors, which are certified teachers.
Right.
We have 5 of those, 2 teachers' aides and 2 student aides.
All right, how about students? How many students you got involved?
Well, it's designed to serve 80 students, and right now we average 95 plus. So we had to take on a little extra help. But that's a good problem to
All right,
have.
is the program for all schools, or at the elementary school only, or what?
It's for kindergarten through 8th grade.
Okay, so middle school and programs combined separately at the 2 different schools?
We are all together. The elementary students are bused to the middle school campus in
Okay.
the afternoon, and we're all in one building.
All right. All right, talking about that, it is after school, you mentioned, so what hours or is the program going on?
We begin at 3 o'clock every afternoon, and it's over at 5:30.
So 3 to 5. Okay, that's the hours probably, but that would help out the students and the parents too the most. The program goes all during the school year.
Mm-hmm.
What happens during the summer?
We are open also the whole month of June. 7:30 drop off in the mornings, and we're there until 3 o'clock.
Well, let's talk about some of the things you do on a daily basis, some of the activities. Guys, y'all got something you want to say about this? Pull up close to that microphone out there.
Tell them some of your favorite things to do.
We go outside, and I haven't done this, I've been sick, but Nathan, Paul, who else was it? Gage, they were, Matt, they were building tracks with marbles and cardboard from the TVs.
Wow. What do you like about the program?
I like about it is all the arts we get to do. We get to do pottery, abstract, and all other kinds of things. I like when we get to go outside and play pop-up, jackpot, dodgeball.
They all like to play and do art, but there's a lot of things I'm sure included in the program besides playtime.
It's an enrichment program. That's really where we spend a good part of our time. A lot of activities. We have been doing STEM activities every day since day one of the program, and that's something that ties in now with what our school system's trying to do becoming STEM certified. We've been doing that for a while.
All right, you have teachers involved. Of course, you got 90-something students involved, you said. How about other folks? You have any parents, any other people around the community that help out?
We have partners. We have several partners, actually, that take part in our program. Some of those, I'll just give you some names. Citizens Bank of Winfield, City Hall, Winfield Police and Fire Department, Public Library, 3M, Pepsi-Cola, Harris Store, Winfield Main Street and Theater, Habitat for Humanity, and Bevel State Community College.
All right, if you get there at 3 o'clock, the bus pulls in at the middle school. What's a typical 2.5-hour afternoon? Or is there a typical 2.5-hour afternoon?
It varies from day to day, but we start off with a snack, and then we usually try to get our homework done first, get that out of the way. That way, kids that need assistance.
So there's assistance with homework.
Yes,
Good.
we have some student aides, so they're really helpful with that. One of them is a freshman at Bevel, and she comes and helps in my class with the kids with homework. And then when we finish homework, we usually have some kind of activity. Those that finish their homework early, they can build with Legos, which they love, and connects. I have all kinds of bins with building activities, and I think building is one of their favorite things to do. Or they can do art. They can go, just on their free time and do art. And then when everyone's finished, we usually do some kind of STEM activity. We have art. We have someone does STEM with them in the STEM lab. We have a garden out back, things that are planted in the garden, and we just have a lot going on.
Well, it sounds like a not only a program that would help, like you say, with the homework and so on with the kids, and be sure that I guess if a lot of working parents, the kids would probably be home alone if it wasn't for a program like this. So it's something good there, but also very educational, because if you're involved with the STEM program, like you said, you're also learning things beyond what's in the textbook.
And one other thing that I do want to add is it's a community learning center. It's not just for our K-8 students. We also include families. We have adult education classes that are offered usually in the evenings. So it's more of a family thing than just the students.
All right. The students, you say it's for a K through 8th grade. Now, is everybody together, or is it divided into different classes by each group? Or
we divide lots of different ways. Most of the time it's by grade, but sometimes we may do the elementary group. Like, for instance, karate, elementary students are all together, and then the middle school students are all together. But usually they're divided by grades.
Okay. All right. What if some parents are listening and they would like to get their family, their kids involved in the program?
Yes, they can contact the Board of Education office and ask for me, Marcia, 487-4988 or 487-4255. Or they can email me.
And find out everything they need to know.
Exactly.
All right. Guys, we appreciate y'all being here. Are you going to school today, or are you taking the day off?
Yes.
Yes? Okay. That means you're going, I guess, right? All right. And who's your teacher? Are all y'all in the same class?
We're not allowed to be.
All right,
And
I'm
PK,
not
we
the
fought too much.
Miss Leathers, Mordecai, Mason, White,
And Butler.
well, y'all just got a ball, hadn't you, between? And you're not in the same class because you might talk too much, you said, right?
Yeah. We fought way too much.
and we swapped.
Oh, fight too much. I thought you said talk too much. Fight too much. Okay.
They get along really well.
Typical-
They really do.
Typical
They're great.
brothers.
They're great kids.
Typical
These
sisters.
kids
Right.
do a
Class.
great job when they have free time, and they're looking for something to do. I just got to be creative, and that they will go build things out of cardboard. They created a marble run out of cardboard boxes and old molding and cups, and he made a coin toss game. I made some arcade games just in their free time with cardboard and scrap materials that we have.
All
We
right.
keep building forts out of sticks. But then we have to take it down because it's too dangerous.
All right, guys, we appreciate you stopping by, and of course, Miss Moore, Miss Benton, appreciate you bringing the men by and letting them visit with us today and let us learn a little bit about the program. And y'all have a great day at school today.
Thank you for having us.
All right, and that's this week's edition of the Pirate Spotlight. The